All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to the call. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Joey Wilson from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Been in this industry now for 8.5 years, and it's been a huge blessing in my life. My business partner, you guys probably know, Maddie Pips. We've been doing this thing. We've been running together now for 6 of those 8 years that I've been doing this. And this industry has given me the life to have the freedom for my wife and I to do what we want to do when we want to do it. And I just want to share exactly how I went out there and got to, Chairman 25 by doing these simple steps, the simple daily disciplines every single day, utilizing social media. And I talk to people all the time and they're always looking for tricks and tips of what they can do. I couldn't tell you so many times that people have asked me like, hey, I'm struggling trying to get people started. What's working for you? What are you doing? And I'm just going to lay it all out right here, right now, as simple as that. And that's why I created this, because I've been hearing from so many people. They've wanted to know, how are you getting more people, or what are some breakthrough tips that I can give people? And so I just wanted to put this together for the entire team so you all can see it. We have 70 people on here, and if you can, use or play your video so you can have a video if you can. If not, no worries. But if there's some things that I'm saying that stand out with you, type them in the chat. Or if you have anything you want to add, I know my man Laurent Broadway will be chiming in that chat room a little bit. We got a couple people on this call that are just knocking on the door of Platinum 5000, Tyler Sorensen and Kessler. And then we probably have Jonathan and Gabriella knocking on the door of Chairman 10. And then some other leaders on here. I mean, everybody's getting close to a rank. Whether you're getting close to Platinum 150 or you're getting close to Chairman 10, all I know is Chairman 25. It's a nice rank. We're very grateful to be here, but we're not where we want to be. We didn't join this to hit Chairman 25. We joined this to hit the top rank in the company and make an impact and help as many people as possible. And so I'm going to give you all the sauce right now. I'm going to give you everything that I have, exactly how I went out there and enrolled literally in the last 8.5 years, probably over 800 customers personally that grew into over 13,000, a team of 13,000 all over the world, utilizing social media. And I got a little slideshow I'll play for you guys, and you can take notes. I would encourage you to take notes so you remember some of this information. And I tend to go, fairly quickly. So let me see here. So broke to 6 figures online. The last couple of days, I've just been putting this together and just been jotting down some notes of what I've been doing over the last 8 years. And I'm going to take you all the way back. I'm not going to start from when I started in this company. I'm going to start when I started in this industry 8.5 years ago, because I'm guessing most of you on this call are a Platinum 150, maybe not even yet. Maybe not even a Platinum 150. Maybe just hit Platinum 600 and you're looking to get that breakthrough to Platinum 1000. Maybe you're stuck at Platinum 1000 and you're like, dude, Platinum 2000 is a little bit of a leap. I need some breakthroughs, or maybe a P2 to a P5, whatever the case is. I'm just going to take you all the way back to the beginning, okay? And the first thing that I'm going to tell you, it's not a no-brainer, it's mindset. You have to have the mindset. The day I enrolled in this industry, the day I got started, when I had $3 extra left to my name, and I got started, I was driving home. I'm like, well, I hope this thing's real. I hope I'm not getting scammed. But I made a decision that night. The guy gave me $20 for gas that signed me up, my mentor. I went out he said, this $20 is not only to get home, but to get to my event tonight. I went home, told Britt that I signed up for this thing. She's like, oh, Joey, what is it? And I'm like, listen, we're going out to an event. I'm still trying to figure out what it is, but it's not a scam. Quit calling it a scam. And we rolled out there to Edina, actually right down the street from here. It was a 40-minute drive for me and her. And I went to my first event, and I was looking at this. So basically, when I signed up, I watched a 15-minute video. And then I went to the event. He basically was talking about what he was saying in the video, but in person. And I heard success stories, and I heard these other people winning. That was the night, it was the day I got started, that I made a decision to push my chips all in. And that's going to be the first thing that you're going to have to do if you're on this call. I'm telling you, it is very, very, very possible. It's 100% possible to hit Chairman 10 for everybody on this call. I don't give a rip what your limiting belief is. I promise you, and we're going to help you get there, but you're going to have to start with a decision. And decision, the Latin root of side, of decide, means to cut off. Genocide, suicide, decide, it means to cut off from any other option. So when I made that decision, I already locked it in and I threw away the key. I wasn't going back. I made the decision. So when I had people tell me I was an idiot and these things don't work, I already made my decision. It doesn't matter. When my parents told me, don't focus on that crap, focus on school, I already made my decision. But then I had to figure out why I was doing this. Okay? Because you only can take so many arrows in the back. You only can take so many no's if you don't have a deep-rooted why of why you're really going after this thing. And so for me, you know, you're gonna have to figure out for you, what gives you that burning desire, right? So if I was gonna give you $50,000 right now, or $50,000 a month at Chairman 50, but I said you have to split that and you have to help somebody in your life, who would that person be? Maybe it'd be, you know, your mom or dad. Maybe it'd be your brother. Maybe it'd be your sister. Maybe it'd be your wife, your family, whatever the case is. Just for me, I have a burning desire as a man, right? As a man, a lot of men on this call. We're the hunters, the gatherers. I want to give Britt the best lifestyle in the world. She can stay home. She can take care of the kids. I will go make it happen, and I will give us the most luxurious, amazing life. We get one shot. That gives me a burning desire. I want to make money. I want to have freedom. You have to have some money to have freedom. I want to be able to give back to my parents. I want to say, here's a globe, Mom, and every year go home and tell my mom to spin that globe and point on it where she wants to fly to, and I'll take the whole family first class. I have my reasons why I do this. I even have more reasons, but you're going to have to figure out what's going to give you a burning desire every single day to go after this thing. And again, guys, this is a networking call. Everybody on this call is going to hit Chairman 10, okay? Everybody in this call, type 333 in the chat if you're going to hit Chairman 10 inside I Am Mastery Academy. You have to figure out why you're doing this, because people are going to tell you no, or people are going to tell you no. You're going to hit P600 and you might drop back. You're going to finally get to P1000 and you might drop back to P150. That's what happened to Josh and Jay, I believe. And then 4 months later, they said, dude, I'm making a decision. I'm figuring out why I'm doing this, and I'm never going to quit. And 4 months later, they cracked P5000. So you have to figure out for you what's going to get you out of bed every single morning excited. For me, you see me do these calls, the overview calls every single night. I've been doing them for years. We show people every single day. We're talking to the team every single day. We're doing income producing activities every single day. IPA, because we have goals. We have goals set that we have to hit Chairman 100 by December 31st, 2020. Figure out your goal. Figure out why you're doing this. Make that decision. And the last thing is, guys, never quit. You're on this call right now for a reason. And there's people that I've brought into the organization. There's people that I've brought in personally. There's people that I've looked at straight to their face, and they looked at me and they said, dude, I'm never going to quit. I'm going to the top. And they're not on this call right now. And they hit the cancel button in their back office because they didn't make the decision, and they didn't truly figure out why they're doing this. You guys are here right now. So decide, figure out why, and never quit. The only way you fail here is if you quit. I'm telling you, you're good. There's going to be times that you're going to be like, dude, I don't know if I can keep going. I don't know if I'm ever going to hit the level I want to hit to. I don't know if I'm ever going to hit a rank here. You have to keep going. You have to stay consistent. I promise you your breakthroughs are coming. I said that to LaRon. LaRon's just pushing. He's close to P2000. And I would do calls for him every day for like a year. And he wasn't even P150. And he's like, bro, I do these calls every single day, man. I've never seen anything like it. LaRon, he's a special breed, but I just said, bro, your breakthrough's coming. Your breakthrough's coming. It was so cool to see him hit Platinum 1000 and now getting close to Platinum 2000. He's one of the best traders on the team. So I just wanted to say that because he's one of the people that's just planted his flag, and he's not giving up no matter what, comes his way, what speed bumps that happens in his life. So, all right. So before I go over, obviously when I'm talking about social media marketing, I'm going to show you guys how you can just cast a massive net to cold market prospects. But before I do, if you can't build warm, you're not going to be able to build cold. Okay? Warm market, for those of you who don't know, that's the people that know you the best and trust you the most. Matter of fact, that's your white hot market. Then your hot market is your, buddies that you grew up with, whatever. Then, your warm market is, everybody that you know by their first name. You should be reaching out to every single one of those people with passion and excitement. You made the decision. You know this is the best opportunity on the planet for the average person to win. So now you got to make a list of everybody you know on a piece of paper. If you want to make your money back in a profit, make a list of 10. Top 10, know you the best and trust you the most. On top of that piece of paper, write SW. Some will, some won't, so what? If you want what me and Matt got, Chairman 25, make a list of 200 names on a piece of paper and call every single one of those people with passion and excitement. I'm just telling you what was taught to me. And I truly believe the reason I even made it this far is because I am just ridiculously teachable and coachable and consistent. Teachable and coachable and consistent. That's it. Tell me what to do and I'll do it. You want me to call my freaking mom and dad and sign them up right now? I don't care. That's what you want me to do, I will do it. If you want me to call my grandma, yeah, she's got a credit card and she might want to trade, I will call her right now. Call everybody you know with passion and excitement and get them on the calls. That's where it's going to start. And a lot of them might say no, but you're going to learn a lot through your journey of reaching out to your warm market. A lot of them might say no, but no doesn't mean no, it means not now. They're eventually all going to come back if you stay true to what you said you're going to do with this thing. I promise you. Every single one of my friends that said no, I bet 90% of them joined at one point because they're like, dude, I'm sick of watching you travel. I'm sick of watching you live this lifestyle. I see you doing this. I just want to be a part of it, bro. Let's make it happen. And they all get started at some point. You have to go through your warm market first. Okay. So how do you do it? And there's a lot of new people on this call. So I want to be able to tell you guys exactly how it works. And this is what I learned. And we used to do mock invite calls at my mentor's house. And we used to sit there and just practice invites. And then we'd pick up the phone and start calling people and inviting people to the next call, to the next live event, to a coffee shop. And it's the 4-step invite. And you can write this down: busy, free, got something you got to see, confirm. Okay. So step number 1 is, hey, listen, bro, I don't got a lot of time right now. Why do you say that? Because you want to sound busy, because you don't want to get caught up tripping over your words trying to explain what he's going to say. Dude, what is it? Dude, I don't got a lot of time right now. What are you doing tonight at 9 p.m.? If he says he's busy, hang up. He's going to be like, what the heck is that? What's he so excited about? He just hung up on me. If he's free, that's a win. You can move on to step 3. I got something you got to see. Okay? I got something you got to see. And he's going to say, what is it? And be like, bro, that's why I'm inviting you on the call. You're not going to believe it. I promise you it will be worth your time. If he asks you, if this is your friend we're talking about, he asks you more than 2 questions, be like, bro, what's with the 20 questions? If you were calling me excited about something, I'd already be on my way. Can I count on you being there? That's number 4. Can I count on you being there? Be yourself, be genuine, and be sincere. And it might sound a little bit weird at first, making that phone call. It might sound a little bit weird, but you're going to get used to it. Okay? So again, 4-step invite. Hey, listen, I don't got a lot of time right now. What are you doing tonight at 9 p.m.? Why? What is it? Hey, listen, I don't got a lot of time right now. What are you doing tonight at 9 p.m.? If they're free, that's a win. You keep going. I got something you got to see. What is it? Bro, that's why I'm inviting you on the call. I promise you it will be worth your time. Can I count on you being there? That's the confirm. 4-step text, same exact thing that I just told you. So if you have it written down, you already got it. It's the 4-step text. You can use that as well. Dude, we would do this in front of, with all the college kids, and we'd say, all right, guys, start picking up your phone, start making phone calls. Let's start inviting. And I'd say phone calls, and they'd all be texting. I'd be like, no, call them. And they'd be like, oh, call. Yeah, call. And so they all start texting. So if you want to use the text, there it is. And again, I know there's a lot of people on this call right now, a lot of new people that are just trying to figure this thing out, or how to invite someone properly. Listen, you don't want to get caught up saying too much. Your friends probably know you don't know much about the Forex markets. They probably know you don't know much about network marketing. So just keep it short and sweet. This is exactly the invite that I used to get my first 10 personal enrollments. This is it right here. Hey, bro, what are you doing tonight? I'd say, hey, bro, what are you doing tonight at 9 p.m.? You're free? Cool, I got something you got to see. What is it? Dude, that's why I'm inviting you on the call. I'm working with some sharp people. You got to get on there. Can I count on you being there? Promise you it'll be worth your time. Simple as that. I was fired up. I was excited. And people follow that. Okay? So now we're going to move on to Facebook. And this was my bread and butter for a long time until Instagram took over. But the first tip I'm going to give you is, I was talking to a dude last night at the event here in Minneapolis, and they're asking me for some advice. And I said, dude, that's funny you asked me that. I'm doing a social media training tomorrow. can you get on the call? He's like, yeah, where's the link going to be posted? I said, Facebook and the team page. He's like, oh, I don't got Facebook. I'm like, bro, there's my first tip. Get a Facebook if you don't have one. Make sure you have one. I'm guessing 90% of people on this call have one. But Grant Cardone says it best. If these are free apps, use them. Use these apps. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. That's what I use. Dude, it was crazy. I mean, we've used all sorts of different tactics, different apps, different social media platforms to bring people in, to grow our network. At the end of the day, your network is your net worth, period. Okay? So when it comes to Facebook, I mean, basically what it's going to come down to is be friends with, if you like my stuff, take some of my stuff. If you like Matt's stuff, take some of his stuff. Copy the successful people. Post content. Your network has to know that you're doing something. Okay? People say sometimes, people that aren't in this industry, they're like, dude, I don't use Facebook. Facebook's stupid. I'm like, dude, I agree. If I wasn't in business, it would be stupid. But I make a lot of money off of it, so it's like the best thing in the world for me. I post content, whether it's success statuses when I read books or listen to audios and I like some things I hear. I in my notes section on my phone, I just compile a bunch of statuses when I hear things or I think of something, and I just take note of it. And then later on, I'll post it. Sometimes me and Thayer or Britt and Thayer's fiance, we'll go do photo ops, and we'll go, get a couple outfits. We'll go downtown, or we'll be on vacation and we'll take some sharp photos. We'll put a nice little edit on there and we'll post it with the status. And we brand ourselves. I mean, that's what it's all about. You got to brand yourself. You have to have positive content. People need to know what you're doing. People need to know you're surrounding yourself with successful people. The next thing is max out your friends. This is a tip that probably a lot of people on this call never thought about or didn't do. But I mean, so many people, right? When I first got in this industry, I hit up everybody, and I'm talking everybody I knew. I'm not even joking you. I went after them just like as fast as humanly possible. And everybody can do that. You have to just hunker down and go and just start reaching out to people. And I'm going to give you some examples of some messages that you can use, that you can send to people, like acquaintances and stuff. It might be a little bit weird reaching out to random people from high school, and they might think you're a little weird. But dude, at the end of the day, what I was thinking was like, dude, this person ain't going to pay my bills. So when my wife and I lay our heads down on the pillow at the end of the night, it's us against the world. So I'm going to reach out to everybody because I'm super fired up. I know what this has done for my life. And you never know when you hit that send button, who you're going to get excited and who's going to be like, bro, I've been praying for something, and who's going to go put in 1,000 people. So you might as well just show everybody. So max out your friends list. So how do you do that? Well, once I reached out to frickin' every friend I had on Facebook at the time, when I first got started in the industry, I had 1,200 friends at the time. People you may know. There's a little tab in there that always pops up, a banner, and people you may know. And anyone that looked sharp or like someone I'd want to work with, I just start clicking add. And I would add as many friends as possible. And Facebook would start asking me questions like, do you know these people? Why do you keep adding these people? And then I'd be shooting out messages like crazy until Facebook blocked me. They put me on a 7-day ban from messaging people. And then I got put on a 30-day ban from messaging people. If you have not been banned yet from messaging too many people, you haven't messaged enough people. Okay, so max out your friends list. You have room for 5,000. Facebook, for some weird reason, gives you 5,000 friends. Go max it out. Okay, it might take you over the next 90 days. It might take you the next 6 months. Max out your friends list. Because then once you max it out and people start adding you, it pops up as a follower. Then you have following. You have a following on your Facebook, which is pretty cool as well, and it looks good for your brand. Facebook groups. When I was at GoPro, Eric Worre's GoPro, one of the top earners in the industry, he spoke and he talked about Facebook groups. And he's really big into this. Basically, he said, whatever your hobbies are, whatever you like to do, get in those Facebook groups. He's like, dude, if you got a BMW and you love BMWs, find a BMW group to be a part of. If you like fitness, join fitness groups. If you like basketball, join basketball groups. If you like business, join business groups, whatever. And start building relationships with those people. Start contacting them. Start engaging with these people. I was just talking with Kessler earlier today, and we were talking about Facebook groups, and he's like, bro, in the last 60 days or whatever, he said he enrolled like 18 new personals just off of his basketball Facebook group. Because when he started engaging with some of those people, they would click on his Facebook and they would look and see he has stuff to do with Forex and making money and business and success. And they start saying, hey, what do you do? You obviously got something going on. What do you do? And that's how he started. He got 18 personals in the last 30 to 60 days. Okay. And again, like I talked about, is engaging. And one Facebook tip that I have with people, and these are weird things. These are little things that I've done over the years that help out tremendously. Listen, it comes down to this. This is a business, right? This is a real business. If you treat this like $1 million business that it is, it will pay you like one. Don't get fooled by, we don't have crazy amount of overhead like a lot of traditional businesses. This is a real business. So you have to put the time, effort, and energy into it. So engage with people. What are some of the things that I mean by that? Obviously, in those Facebook groups, I engage with people. But happy birthdays, weird thing, but it goes a long way. Because listen, messaging people is cool. Messaging a sales pitch to people is cool, or trying to get people on a call is cool. But what also helps a lot is building relationships. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So where it says happy birthdays, one goal I would help you, or I would tell you guys, or encourage you guys to set, is for the next year, every day, say happy birthday to people. And all you have to do is type happy birthday, copy it, and then copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, all the way, or paste, 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 all the way down everyone's birthday. That means a lot to people when they see someone tell them happy birthday. I'm telling you, it just gets you that much closer to that person. And of course I mean it when I say happy birthday to people, but it makes people feel good. And so when you do reach out to them, or when you do talk to them, they remember those little things. Okay. So engage with people. If you see something on Facebook, just like people's stuff, and not just like it, go the extra distance to love it, to hit that heart. Even if you might not even care about the person or really like, just heart it. That will mean something to them. If someone gets 500 likes on their post and they see hearts, they know who you are. So it's just about building relationships. This is relationship marketing. That's what this is. And again, like I was talking about, message everyone. Message everyone. Okay. Let me see here. I'm going to go to the chat. Kessler's on the call. What's good, my brother? Type 333 in the chat if you can hear me. And if you're getting some value out of this call, type 333 in the chat. So again, guys, it's posting content. It's adding value. It's, you know, when you're reading books, when you're listening to audios, save in your notes section things that you hear. Take note of it so you can post it later on your social media. Make sure you're posting crispy photos. Max out your friends list. Get into Facebook groups. Engage with people. Tell people happy birthday. Like and comment on people's stuff. And message everybody. But here's the kicker. This is the hardest part, but you can create a habit of it. It's staying consistent. Everybody on this call can do it for the first week. What's 14 days going to be like? What's the next 30 days going to look like? Are you going to stop doing it because you just got, it wasn't working? I'm just telling you, if you make it a lifestyle, make it one of your power list things to do every single day, I promise you it will pay dividends. Your bank account will grow. I promise you. It's relationship marketing. Here we go. 2015, 2016, 2019. These are just some of the things that I was posting. People ask me why I grind so hard, because I have the opportunity right now that I might not have 5 years from now. Everybody on this call, you can take that if you like it. Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do a beast do. Once people make the transition from I'm giving it a shot to I'm going to win no matter what, 100%, it's happening and it's up to me to do it, that's when the serious money is made. All in, baby. I probably got like 6 sales off that right there. And then they put in some people and they put in some people and it started to grow. I quit my job 7 years ago and went all in on something I saw potential in myself. I maxed out this girl's credit card, $5,000 credit card, to build a business, and I told her it'd be worth it. I sold her on the dream and went to work. Started from the bottom, didn't get any handouts, no shortcuts, just did exactly what my mentors told me to do. She thought I was crazy at first, but ask her what she thinks now. We've traveled all over the world, created the dopest life or experiences ever, and just warming up. on what's to come. We've been together for over 8 years, and she supported me every single day. Beyond blessed to have a girl like her to ride with me on this journey, ride or die, dream to reality. And listen, see these quotes that I have on the left side? That's for everybody. On this right side here, I'm just keeping it a little bit personal. This is something coming from me. That stuff on the left, I probably stole that from someone. Nothing's new under the sun, right? Take things that you like. If you see stuff from me or Matt or Tyler Sorensen or Kessler or Josh and Jay or Jonathan and Gabriella, take it. There's nothing new under the sun. That's how successful people become successful, by mirroring other people. On the right side, if you got a story, post about it. Because being real and being raw with people, that's what people resonate with. Okay? And these are some other posts that I had, 2014, 2013. 97% of people quit too soon are employed by the 3% who never gave up. That's what we did, me and Thayer, every single day. We were in my BMW, laptops out, sugar-free Red Bulls, and we're like, dude, I'm sitting there. Matt just got on the team. I'm like, bro, I said, who are we showing next? He's like, dude, I'm hitting some people up right now. I'm getting a meeting set. And we would drive from meeting to meeting to meeting, not waiting on anybody. We did not wait on our downline, our sideline. We didn't ask our upline to help us. It was us, and that was it. And we just went, dude, in Wisconsin, you got to drive sometimes to meetings. I mean, we went to one house, we were in one random living room, and then we had to drive an hour to another one, and then an hour to another one, and we would just do whatever it took, and it was late. And we would stay in the car, and it was the mobile office. That was it. Okay, on the right side, I've told you guys before, before Thayer came along, I was running with Mikhail there in the middle, and we built this thing out of McDonald's. Why McDonald's? Because it's open all night long, and they have booths, they have outlets, and they have food, and Wi-Fi. That's all I needed. And so we sat in McDonald's all day long, all night long, and just people came through. People just kept coming through, and we just showed them and showed them and showed them. Dude, we had all of McDonald's taken up one time, and people were like, "There's nowhere to sit in here." We had so many presentations going on, but I was like, "Dude, this is exactly what we need to do." So go take over McDonald's. Go get in random living rooms. Okay? For me, if it is to be, it is up to me. I got to look in the mirror and I got to say, if I want this thing, I have to go after it. They gave me the tools. They gave me the platform. They gave me everything that it takes to go be successful. Now I just got to go run with this thing. It's not rocket science. If you do an event, post it. Post your events. There's a small one. I would always drive 6 hours to Kansas City, and that's what would show up. How many people are there? 8 people showed up, and 7 of them were freaking reps. But I still drove 6 hours each way to get down there, and we did it out of Jade's chiropractic office. Okay? Then we did another one. We did another one, and we kept showing people. We would be in living rooms. We would drive 3 hours, and nobody would show up. So what? Do it anyways. For real. We would drive all over the damn place, and they'd say, hey, we got a bunch of people coming out tonight, and no one would show up. But then there was times that people would show up, like you see on the left-hand side there. So you take pictures of it. You post the work, right? You post the statuses. You post the work. And then you post the celebrations too. This isn't just about work. We don't do this just so we can work to death. We do this so we can live life like nobody else can live. Do what others don't so we can live like others won't. So that was one of the yachts we did on the left-hand side. With this company, that was the yacht we did on the right-hand side. With my previous company, it was called Living the Dream. And the dude in the middle there, me and Thayer, we just wanted to do what he does. Actually, the guy in the middle, the bald guy, is the guy I went to his house, mansion, Range Rover, BMW. That's the guy in the middle. He used to be a doctor, now he does this full time. But the guy on the left side of him, the dude in the sunglasses there, he was the dude that always wanted to do the yachts with us. And we're just like, we want to do what Eric does. We want to do yachts for our team. We want to take care of our team. We want to just show them the lifestyle, and we want to just whatever it takes, dude. And this next yacht we have coming up, I am not exaggerating when I say, we're looking at about 25 G's in yachts and mansions for 2 days, for 3 days, 2 nights. It's about to be insane. Okay, the next yachts that we're getting are going to be pulling the yacht like the one on the left there. So Instagram, okay, Facebook, that was Facebook. That's what I did. Instagram, in my opinion at this point, For where I'm at, Instagram is pretty money. I still love Facebook a lot. And if you haven't gone through your entire warm market, if you haven't gone through your entire network, it's a scientific fact, by the age of 18, you know 1,000 people by their first name. Facebook is where it's at for you right now. You have to go through your entire friends list. You have to max out that sucker. Obviously, you can do both, but Instagram, it gets a little bit cleaner here. So again, mirroring successful people. This is where that really counts. I would just find the top earners in the company and I would just figure out what they're doing. I'd figure out what they're posting. I'd figure out what they're wearing. Seriously, what clothes they're wearing. What, are they, posting? What are they posting? What statuses are they posting? And I would just follow their lead. I would find people that had Instagrams that were fire and I would just do what they're doing. That's it. So mirror people. So again, if you see something that I've done, if you see something that Matt's done, if you've seen something that Laron's done, if you've seen something that Josh and Jay or, anyone that's on this call, if they got a fire Instagram, the AJ and all these guys, just copy them. Do what they're doing. Okay. Bio. What's your bio say? That's what it's called, right? Bio? Yeah. Bio. Yeah. So what does your bio say? Mine says, I actually have it on the next page, I think. Yeah, it's on the left-hand side there. Joey Wilson. I have God first, husband, Minneapolis, Minnesota, chairman, 25, DM for income opportunities. But you don't have to copy my bio. You do not have to copy my bio, but make sure people know, like, hey, DM for income opportunities. Put Forex trader with a little chart sign. Make it look sharp. Okay, high quality photos. Again, get a few nice outfits, get a few nice pairs of shoes. That I would consider that investing in your business, and go get some sharp photos, whether it's by the water of where you live or on a cool bridge or just, nice background, whatever the case is. Get some high quality photos and take a few of them, and you can scatter post them throughout the next few weeks. Hashtags. That's another thing that I've used. So I have in my notes section, I have hashtags. And again, I'll give you a lot of all this content I'm giving you. So maybe in the comments section or something of Team Ambition Facebook group page of this call, I will just put a lot of this content. But hashtags, there's something called hashtag research where you take all your hashtags. So hashtag business, hashtag network marketing, hashtag Forex, hashtag lifestyle, hashtag entrepreneurship, all that stuff. And I take about 15 hashtags, and when I post something, I'll comment in the hashtags, or I'll post it with the status, and that gets it throughout all those hashtags. So when people are looking at those hashtags, your picture pops up. It's just another way to get your feed, to get your post out there. And again, just being consistent, engage with people, like people's stuff, comment on people's stuff. Dude, you know what we should do as Team Ambition? We should all be following each other. There's 85 people on this call. We should all figure out a way to follow each other. And anytime anyone posts something, or like that thing and comment. That's how we will all go viral on Instagram. Type 777 in the chat if you think you'd be down with that. You could be having 85 comments from people that are like-minded all in your DM or on your feed. That would just be crazy. That's how you get on the Discover page, and that's how the whole world sees you. Okay? So here we go. This is the bread and the butter right here. Examples of what to message people. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Tinder, I don't care. Listen, all we need to do is go after numbers. This is a numbers game. That is it. And I knew that. I don't care who they are. I'm going to hit up everybody because someone's going to show them at some point. I better just show them first. So again, I can post these I'll post all this content later, but yo, Ryan, I wanted to talk to you about something. I know we don't know each other, but I'm just going to be straight up with you. I have an opportunity you might be interested in. Are you familiar with trading Forex/cryptocurrency ? Check this out. You take that message, or you take a message that says, hey bro, I know this is completely random, but you seem like a sharp dude, so I thought I'd reach out. Are you open to making another stream of income at all? That middle one right there made me a lot of money. I'm not going to lie. But I would take that right there and I would copy it and I would just start sending it. I would send it to like 100 people every single day. 100 people every single day and just start going crazy. And out of those 100, and again, that could take you 30 minutes. If you have I have a chairman power list that if you followed the power list, it would take you 2 hours a day. Okay. And you would go hit chairman. But go hit up 100 people a day, copy paste, copy paste. Who cares who they are? Just send it. And I would show this to when I got a new running partner, I would have them do this and he would start doing copy paste and he'd be like, oh, I don't know about this person. I'd be like, bro, send it. Send it. We're doing a full send here. We're not doing a half send. Send that message and you just never know. The people that you think won't do it are the ones that actually do. And the people that you think will do it might actually not ever do it. So, and then the last message I have on here is, hey man, I know this is random, but I saw your page and respect how sharp and ambitious you seem. I'm actually partnered with some top traders or top guys in the trading industry, and we're always looking for a few people like yourself that are hungry for more. Can't make any promises, but would love to share with you what we're working on if you're open to checking out our platform. If not, no worries. Money. I'm just telling you, if everybody on this call started messaging this, I mean, our team would blow up so freaking fast. So, okay, here we go. What to do what not to do on social media. And I don't want to push any buttons here, but here we go. No politics. And I get it. There's crazy stuff going on right now. We all have beliefs and we all have things that we think are right or whatever the case is. And there's, people are doing this and people are doing that, or the Democrats are right or the freaking Republicans are right. Who cares? For me, my mentor always told me on the right-hand side, I wrote it, live well. He said, live well. Be the guy that everyone wants to be around. Live well. Sometimes I have to hold myself back from commenting on people's stuff. Okay. I'm just saying, and you don't have to take my advice on it. And if you don't, vibe with me on this, it's no worries. I'm just telling you what's working for me. I stay away from the politics. I stay away from all that. No income claims. It's against compliance. We want this company to be around forever. You can't just be out there income claiming, saying, hey, I'm paid 20 G's, No income claims. And no arguing with people. If you argue with someone that's stupid on Facebook, you're just as stupid. So no arguing with people. Okay, and here we go. This is the run right here. Type $signs in the chat if you're ready to see how the run works. All right, let's get it, guys. So here we go. When I got in my first company, I'm taking you all the way back 2012. No clue what I was doing. I was ignorant. So ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. I didn't need to know everything. In my previous company, and even in this company, you don't need to become an expert trader to freaking sign people up. That's not how this works. Alex Morton probably doesn't even know how to trade, and he is the highest paid millennial in the industry, and this is the company he's in, a trading company. You don't need to know it. Is it a good thing to know? Yes, you will learn it over time. You don't need to know it. We hit chairman by not even knowing how to place a trade. So in my previous company, I just let it rip. I said, screw it, I'm all in, let's go. And here's how it worked. First person I enrolled, and here, take this. When you enroll someone, what you need to say to them is, who's the first person that you can get started just because you're doing it? That is the moneymaker right there. It's tap rooting. It's getting through people's networks. Everybody has an easy one. Who's the first person that you can get started right now just because you're doing it? If I was going to give you $50,000 right now and you had to split it with someone, who would that person be? Who would that person be? That's who we need to go show right now. And when you saw me and Thayer sitting in the BMW, that's what we would say to people when we got them started. If we were going to give you $50,000 right now and you had to split it with someone, who would it be? Who's your best friend? Who's your parents? Whatever. Let's go show them right now. Where are they? Call them. Urgency is key. Okay? If you had 4 flat tires on the side of the road and 1% battery on your phone and you didn't have AAA, who would you call? That's the person we're going to show right now. So when I signed up, he said, who's the first person that you think would sign up just because you're doing it? I said, I'm going home. I'm meeting up with her right now. Her name's Britt. It's my girlfriend. And I went home, brought her to the event. She signed up. I said, Britt, who do you know? So that event was on Tuesday. Thursday, there was another event. I brought out a carload. I brought out, who do I know? I knew Nick. I knew Nate. I knew Dietrich. I knew Paul. I knew Jay. I brought out all 5 of those. Britt brought out her own carload. She brought out her sister, Kelsey, her parents, Kirk and Mary, and her brother, Luke. They all signed up. Her entire family signed up. She got 4 people in. I got 1. I got my buddy Nick. She was already winning. And I'm like, oh, hell no. Then Britt went to work, told her friend Amanda. Amanda signed up a dude, Antho. Antho went and put in Adam and Jordan. Just between that line of Britt, Antho, and Adam from Taprooting, who do you know, who do you know, who do you know, grew into over 1,500 customers. And I was like, holy crap, this is crazy. So I kept flipping my cards. I kept showing more people. I knew a guy named Daryl. I said, Daryl, I showed Daryl and Daryl signed up. Actually, I knew a dude named Anthony Valerio. Anthony signed up Daryl. And then Daryl said, I know a young stud named Mikhail. We went and showed Mikhail at the Mall of America. Me and Mikhail put in over 600 people. That's who was in that picture with me at McDonald's. Me and Mikhail put in over 600 people. And then we kept digging. Found a guy named Jade. Jade was the chiropractor that I was at his office doing a presentation with 8 people. Jade signed up Ashley. Jade signed up DJ Mikey Mike. Jade signed up a girl named Steph. They put in over 300. I knew a dude named Ryan off social media. Ryan signed up his girl Ellen, who signed up Aaron, who signed up Kessler, who now signed up Josh and Jay, who's just, I mean, it grew to over 1,000 plus total. Obviously, Thayer, I hit him up for 2 years. Power of consistency, follow up. And I'm going to talk about that in a second. Hit him up for 2 years. Finally, he reached back out. He said, dude, I'm ready. Went and ran. I said, who's the first person that you could sign up just because you're doing it? At the time, it was his girlfriend. And then he signed up 3 other people, got his 4 people. In our previous company, it was pay 4 or get 4 and pay no more. So he got his 4 real quick. Then he signed up his buddy Max. Max put in 500. Max put in about 500. Who signed up to Corey? He signed up from football or what? So, and then Thayer also signed up to Corey. He knew him from football. To Corey signed up Borgen. Borgen signed up Jordan Hamilton, Chaz. All these people started 6,000 people plus. I was running with Thayer for like 3 months. And then I'm like, dude, your team's growing so fast. We have to split up. It's a good problem to have. Signed up my buddy Nate, one of my childhood best friends. He was watching for a while. He told me no at first. And then he's like, dude, holy shit, I'm ready. Nate signed up. We started Taprooting. Nate was one of those guys that he didn't leave the house much, and he would just sign up personals like crazy. I mean, he was just a great personal recruiter, him and Kyle. They just signed up a bunch of personals. He got 300 people started, and he did a little bit of Taprooting, nothing crazy. And then Peter out in Austria. I met a kid named Peter on Instagram, Peter Pleshberger. He signed up David Price, Nico, Martin Engels, and Wolfgang. And they put in over 300 people in Austria. We flew out there. We went to Vienna, Austria, Graz, Austria. Me and Britt, we did some events for them. And this is just a small portion. I could keep going. But it all comes down to Taprooting. Josh and Jay could be on this call right now and explaining the same thing. Kessler could be on this call right now and explaining exactly how his tree was laid out. It all started with 1, right? It all started with 1. Tyler could hop on here right now and say the same thing. You have to start somewhere. I started by myself. I made that decision. I figured out why I'm doing this thing, and I said I'm never going to freaking quit. And every day I don't work hard is another day that I'm going to have to work hard. And I got a baby on the way. And I want to be able to stay at home with her and raise her and live the most amazing life in the world. So I'm going to dial in right now and understand that success loves speed, and I'm going to start Taprooting. The problem is with most people, Britt got Amanda, right? And Amanda got Antho. Most people wouldn't have went and worked with Antho. I went and put him in my passenger seat, and I said, who do you know? I got uncomfortable. Because in order to grow your wealth zone, you have to grow your comfort zone as well. And so I started meeting with people on the team that I didn't even know who they were, but I didn't care. When someone gets started, you have 48 hours of them with excitement to go after their network. They're excited. Their peak excitement is 48 hours. After that, they start thinking, oh, I haven't got anyone yet. I haven't set up my broker account yet. 48 hours. So understand when you enroll someone, you got 48 hours to get through their top 10 as fast as humanly possible. So just know when someone enrolls, the clock is ticking. So go fast. Who do you know? Who's the first person that you can enroll just because you're doing it? Okay? And this was just a little fun fact I threw on here. 85%. A global poll was taken, and 85% of people are not happy with their career. People are looking for something. People are praying for something. And this is, again, why I just go back to reaching out to everybody I know. Every single person I know with passion and excitement. because people are looking for something different. People are sick and tired of being sick and tired, and maybe they don't join right away. Life is a roller coaster. This is one thing another mentor of mine taught me. He said, Joey, life's a roller coaster. Sometimes they're up, they just got their new promotion, they just got enrolled into school, whatever the case is, they just got a raise, but sometimes they're down and out. Sometimes they're down on that roller coaster. And you got to reach out to them when they're down. So he's like, I just reach out to people every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, they get another message from me. And when do you stop messaging people? When they block you. I don't stop. I just keep shooting the message. What's up, bro? You ready to get started yet? What's up, bro? You ready to make some money together yet? Hey, dude, I'm helping. My goal is to help, a few people go hit chairman this year. Do you want to lock arms and go make it happen? You never know where people are at in life. Sometimes they're on top, but sometimes they're on bottom. And when you get them at the right time, they're like, bro, I hit up my neighbor friend that I grew up with. I hit him up for 4 years, and he goes, bro, the last time, he's like, bro, he's like, please stop hitting me up. I love you, dude, but I'm never joining that. And I hit him up again. I said, bro, I'm going to keep hitting you up if you don't block me. I hit him up again. He goes, F it. Here's my card. He literally sent me a Facebook message of his card information and said, sign me up, because he was just ready. So you never know. Okay. And some fun facts, again, some company facts. So there's a lot of new people on this call, and maybe you don't know, maybe you're not super familiar with the company. The company is 7 years old. The company is actually on pace to do $500 million this year. Okay. I have 450 million, but I think it's on pace to do around 500 million. You can say 450 to be safe. It's the largest digital financial academy in the entire world with over 250,000 members. Highest paid millennial is part of this company. The highest paid African American is part of this company. The highest paid Latino, Ivan Tapia, is part of this company. They all came to this company. Why? Because it's the best in the world. There's a reason why the top paid all come here. Okay. And again, if you're not familiar with the industry, sometimes you got to freaking punch people in the face and say, listen, the industry of network marketing does more revenue than the NFL and the movie industry combined. 80% of female six-figure earners on the planet came from this industry right here of network marketing for home-based businesses. So it's not on trial, baby. It is not on trial. Here's the key right here. Follow up, okay? Again, I talked about it a little bit already. Life's a roller coaster. You just got to follow up with people. What if I would have quit? What if I would have quit too soon because I couldn't get one of my legs going? And eventually here comes Matt Thayer. 2 years later, who would have thought? Who would have stuck around to hit someone up for 2 years? I mean, that's just sick. And eventually he saw me on a trip and he's like, bro, I love the lifestyle you're living. Sign me up. Follow up is key. Never stop following up with people. Every single day, reach out to more people. Just keep reaching out to people. Same people, following up with people. It is so crucial. 80% of sales in any industry is follow-up. 80%. Most people, it takes 3.2 times of being asked, are you ready to get started, for them to actually pull the trigger. They have to be asked 3.2 times on average in order to finally say, dude, I'm ready to get started. So steps to begin. This is an action slide here for when we get off this call. What action steps can you take moving forward? Step one, clean up your feed. Go through your Instagram, get rid of the crap, okay? Get rid of the garbage. All the bad posts, all the ugly posts, the posts that should, just get rid of it. Clean it up. Start it over if you have to start it over. It doesn't matter. Let's start building your brand. This isn't something that's going to be around for a couple of years. This is something that's going to be around forever. Start building your brand. There's my bio. That's what I have. Step two, post 6+ stories a day. And I'll just tell you this, try it for 7 days. I encourage you to do this for 7 days. 21 days to form a habit, but just start with 7 days. Post 6+ stories a day. If you don't know what to post, steal some of my stuff. Steal some of Thayer's stuff. Steal some of Kessler's stuff. Josh is a Platinum 5000. He's a stud with social media. Sometimes I catch him stealing some of my stuff. Just steal it. Travis, he's Platinum, whatever, 2000, whatever. He's steal, just steal it. But also do your own research. Read books, listen to audios, steal stuff from that. Take pictures of what you're doing. I'd post a couple lifestyle stuff, just what you're doing throughout your day. It might feel a little bit weird at first, but again, get uncomfortable. Try something new. Post a couple trading posts. Maybe put a status in there of a success quote or something, maybe that you saved in your notes from a book that you're reading, because we all should be reading, books and listening to audios. And then step 3 is engage with people and message 30 plus new people a day to get on an overview. I would just tell you 7 days, try it for 7 days. Clean up your feed, clean up your social media, let your network know you're doing something, post 6+ stories a day, 2 high quality photos a week on your wall, engage with people, message 30 new people a day to get them on an overview. If you have questions about what to respond, what to say to someone, ask your Platinum 600 or above upline, okay? Again, guys, type 333 in the chat if you're hearing me, if you're getting some value here. Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do a beast zoo, right? Just like I posted back in like 2014. But here's what I'll tell you. If the judge subpoenaed my phone records, my Instagram, my Facebook messages, you know what they would see? They would see a hustler. They would see that someone that's going after their goals and dreams with everything they got. If the judge subpoenaed your records of your phone, of your Facebook, of your Snapchat, of your Instagram, what would they find? Would they find you're sitting there on Tinder talking to more girls than you are freaking reaching out to people for business? You know, and that's, everyone's got their own goals here. So I'm not hating, but if you want to hit Chairman 10, your team is only going to do a percentage of what you do. So you have to step up and be the one and lead by example. I'm not your boss. I don't want to be your boss. I'm your business partner. And I take pride in leading from the front and doing what I have to do. I'm not waiting on anyone. What are we away from Chairman 50? Chairman 50, 500. We're 500-ish away from Chairman 50. If I got to go put in 500 personals, if Matt has to go put in 500 personals by himself, we will. It doesn't matter. We're here to help you. We're here to work with you. But I'm not waiting on anybody. And when the judge subpoenas my records, they will know, damn, this dude's a Chairman 750, because the work ethic, it's just crazy. You treat it like $1 million business, it will pay you like one. And we have the best opportunity on the planet. And now if you guys capitalize on social media, it might be a little bit weird at first. You might have to get used to being consistent with it. But I'm just telling you, I don't care who you are. I don't care what neighborhood you grew up in. I don't care what your college degree is. I don't care. If you be consistent, you're going to get good at it. And this is something that's worth getting good at, and it's going to pay you what you're worth. But look at Alex Morton. Look at Jason Brown. Look at David Emanitier. Look at Bryce Thompson. Look at these guys. They're freaking professionals at social media. It might be a good idea. You have to start somewhere. You got to learn. So you have to start somewhere. You're going to suck at first, and you're going to dual rep, and you're going to dual rep. And even with talking to people, and even with showing more people every single day and building your team, this is something that's worth getting good at. So I sucked at this. Matt sucked at this, but we did a rep, and we did a rep, and we went from sucking to being okay. And we did a rep, and we did a rep, and we went from being okay to being mediocre. And we went from, we did a rep, and we did a rep, and we went from mediocre to decent. And then we did a rep, and we did a rep, and we eventually went from decent to unstoppable. It's at the point now, it's going with or without us. We could not stop this. If I quit today, the team is still going to grow, and Chairman 50 is going to happen by default. So guys, you have to do your rep. You have to pay your dues. So we got the opportunity of a lifetime. Now we just got to capitalize on it in the lifetime of the opportunity. Did you want to hop on and say something? No. All right, guys. So with that being said, it's 9 p.m. We have the overview call now. So if you have people you want to get on there, love to have you on there. Let's pack it out. Let's get fired up. Let's get excited. Post stories all over the place. Get hyped up. Look at Trade House. Look at these teams. They go nuts on social media. Go crazy. Be crazy. People will start watching your stuff. Like, what is this dude got going on? He's constantly excited for life. That's what we got, guys. So I appreciate you. I hope you got some value out of this. I will take some of this content and I'll post it somewhere in the Team Ambition group page, and we'll go from there. Thanks for hopping on, 93 people, and let's make it happen, guys. Thanks, Austin Luke. Appreciate you, brother.